It's Heather again. Now I am the day after surgery, and everything went as planned pretty much. When you go to Dr Alvarez, they try to give you a surgery buddy, in other words somebody else who's having the same surgery on the same day, and so that you can be support team for each other. And so my surgery buddy's name is Kip, and so we both shuttled from San Antonio to here and met with Dr Alvarez and his assistants, and then we and Jessica, who is the girl who is your intermediary and your translator between anybody, your nurses who don't speak English. And so they weighed me and they took me off for an x-ray, one x-ray, and let's see, what else did they do? Oh, blood test, that's right. And so that was all good. Then we went back to when we were shown to our rooms and got undressed, I think, at that point. Yeah, and got into bed and just waited. And actually that was around, by then it was about 8:30 or 9 in the morning, I think. And Kip went in for surgery first, and I went in at about noon, and they came in and they got you hooked up to an IV by then, long time earlier. And so they just pump some stuff into the IV and say this is to relax you, and then pretty much the next thing, and then they ask you to scoot over onto the gurney. And they'll give you a hand with that if you need, and then watch out that you don't fall down the middle between the two beds. And then pretty much that's about all I remember, except that I had back surgery years ago, and it bothers me, and so apparently, well, I have some vague recollection of being in pain after the surgery because of my back. And so I told them that, and they gave me some extra medication for that. While they were in, they discovered that first of all that I have my large, what did he say? Actual words from Dr. Alvarez: your liver was huge, and we found a nodule on your liver, and so they took a biopsy of it, and they're sending that to get that tested. So that's a little nerve-wracking, but hopefully it's nothing. But as far as the actual surgery is concerned, everything went fine, and they just brought in a cup and a thing full of ice, and I'm allowed to take one bit of ice. It's not a cube; it's a bit of ice, and just suck it. You're not allowed to chew it up. And I inadvertently had a tiny piece that hadn't completely dissolved, and I swallowed it, and I got a kind of a deep ache at the top of my stomach under my rib cage. So I know better now. It wasn't too bad, but it was an indication. I'm not feeling that bad as far as gas is concerned. It's not like I'm farting everywhere or anything like that. I've been taking Gas X. They tell you to go and get these, and it's really important that you get the strips and not Gas X pills or stuff and chewable stuff and things like that. These you can use after the surgery right away, and you can put them on your tongue, and they just dissolve on your tongue, and so there's going to be no negative interaction with your stomach. I also took one biotin dissolvable under your tongue this morning, and what else did I take? Oh, B12. I went and bought, and they're pretty expensive, but I went and bought the highest dosage I could of each, and they're both of them dissolvable under the tongue, so you just let them sit there and they just go away, and they're no problem either. So this is the room that we are in. It's not Hollywood glamour by any means, but it's adequate. It works. There's the sink and all my junk there. There's a little door there for storage. They got sort of underneath the sink. They've got a bunch of medical stuff, so that's not yours. This door here is where you can hang your clothes, I don't want to lean over and get it. It's uncomfortable. But they don't have any hangers in there, so you just have to sort of dump your stuff in there and close the door. The next door over here is the bathroom. There's a toilet and a shower in there. And then there's a TV which is poco. It doesn't really work very well. And that, I hope you can see because I can't see myself what you're looking at, but that's the couch, which is a bed. It doesn't turn into a bed. You just sleep on the couch. And then the rest of it is pretty straightforward. I'm going to swing you back again. There you go. And yeah, so the rest of it is pretty basic. They got a clock so I can keep track of what's going on, what time. Dr. Alvarez is very nice. They've been around this morning already and checked up on me. As far as food's concerned, my husband Jerry went out to dinner at a place called La Casita, which is just, like across the street, around the corner. I think it's around the corner. I'm not sure personally, but I think it's really, really close. And then there's this OXXO store, which is like a 7-Eleven that you can go and buy some things. And there is a food service in the basement here, although I haven't heard yet whether or not they've used it, whether Jerry's used it or not. He will be reporting when he comes back. That's where he's gone now, because he was hungry. Let's see, what else can I say? I think that's probably about it for now. I'll check in with you again sometime soon. Tummy's a bit achy right now. Probably gas. Hopefully that'll go away soon. Okay, talk to you soon. Bye.